Well, doesn't it feel very strange to be talking about ChatGPT again? In this video, I want to talk about the updates, what they've done, and whether it's actually made any difference. So, if you go on OpenAI Twitter, you'll see that on the 12th of April, they said our new GPT-4 Turbo is now available to paid ChatGPT users. We've improved capabilities in writing, math, logical reasoning, and coding. So, this is actually a pretty big update. One of the main reasons this is a good update is because you can actually code with ChatGPT again. Now, if you don't know, ChatGPT is actually pretty good at coding. It's definitely as good, if not better, than Claude. But the problem was that it was not writing complete code. The reason that this is so important that they keep updating ChatGPT is there's actually some reasons why you would still want to use ChatGPT over Claude. Kind of the main reason is for up-to-date information. If you want to find something about a website that doesn't exist, then you can ask it to look up the website. So, or hasn't existed for a long time, I should say. So, look up this website and tell me what it is. So, we'll send that to ChatGPT. Whereas if I go to Claude and say, what is twomen.it, it probably will not know what this website or what this business is. So you can see it has no record and it just says, I apologize. I do not feel comfortable visiting or analyzing the content of that website based on its name alone. Oh my God, I just realized what that means. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it obviously doesn't know what the business is. We actually said to my old boss, do not use that name. It's a really stupid name. And yeah, that's pretty much just summed up the point right there. But anyway. However, ChatGPT says the website 2N.it specializes in classic sartorial menswear fashion. It offers a wide range of high quality clothing and accessories for men, including suits, shirts, jeans, blazers, coats, and more. The site features products from several prestigious brands like Cesare Ettolini, Kiton, and Brunello Cucinelli, among others. Additionally, it provides services like bespoke tailoring and online shopping with international shipping options. So that's a pretty good summary of what we do. So you can kind of see why sometimes you would still want to use ChatGPT purely because it's connected to the internet, and it does do a few other really really good things as well. Which, for example, the topical authority generator, the custom GPT that I worked on, works really really well. Now, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long today, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to get on with it and give it the prompt. This is a prompt that I like to test LLM's capabilities on because it has a very, very specific output which I need. Basically, what the prompt is it's a list of products from isuit, and then it says, please choose 10 relevant products and designer links for an article about black tie attire for men. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I have talked about this test a few times, but black tie attire for men, you need to wear a tuxedo and a white shirt. So anything beyond that is actually not a good suggestion whatsoever. So let's scroll down here and we'll start to see what it has picked. So first of all, it's picked a black and blue wool suit. You would not be able to wear this to a black tie attire event unless you're, kind of desperate and have no tuxedo and you have no other option, then you probably could wear that. It's picked a smoking blazer, which is actually very, very accurate. This is exactly what you need to wear to a black tie attire event. Now, I know it says it's blue, but it doesn't actually matter that it's blue. It's completely fine. This is a normal suit, so you wouldn't be able to wear that. Multicolored shirt, you wouldn't be able to wear that. You wouldn't be able to wear any of these products, actually. So it has actually done a better job than last time because you can wear these, you can wear this, you can wear this. You can wear these because it just says suede shoes, so I'll give it that because it doesn't actually know what the suede shoes are. And you could probably get away with wearing a normal suit if you absolutely had to and you had no tuxedo. But what I really, really want to do is show you the improvement in the writing quality. Okay, so I'll leave this prompt in the description. This is one of my best prompts right now. It works really, really well on Claude. I want to see how this works on ChatGPT now. So embed images, embed internal links with Markdown. Write a 1,500 word article. Write 20 titles in 2 paragraphs per title with formatting like tables, embeds, internal links, and lists. Do not use any placeholder information. Make the content about the company. Do not invent links. Use at least 10 embeds and 10 collection internal links per article. Please generate an article about the keyword A Complete Guide to Black Tie Attire for Men. Based on the following information, please be creative when writing. Focus on good e-magazine style selling content, but from the perspective of the business. I have these products I'm writing for, htps isuit.it. These are all products they sell and collections of products they sell. I want you, by embedding images, to make a rankable, SEO-optimized listicle article about the keyword. You should use a lot of tables and other formatting. Do not use overly complicated language. You're writing for, I'm actually going to delete that because that was for a specific business. Please use sentence case. This is vital. Do not use, I can delete that too. That was for a specific client as well. This is vital. Let's get rid of that too. Don't use crazy language, but give a lots of interesting formatting and make it like a journal style advertising the specific product. In the article, please embed some of the collections. I've included the collections in the prompt as well. Please use headers such as H1 on the top header and then H2 and H3 throughout the article. And be considerate about where you place both the collection embeds and the collection links, and that you use appropriate SEO optimized anchor text for internal links. So what this does when you put this onto Claude is it writes a very good, very long form, about 1,500 word article. Let's see how ChatGPT fares. Okay, so I'm going to give ChatGPT the benefit of the doubt here. What it's actually done is it's just, it's not embedding the image links, but I think the reason is because it didn't select the image links the first time around. So I'll give it one more chance before this video then becomes a negative video about ChatGPT. I actually really didn't want to make a negative video. I actually wanted to make a positive video, but yeah, it just seems to not understand what I wanted to do as usual. Okay, so get rid of this, and we'll say at the very top, please also include their image links. Okay, so a little trick that I've actually learned is if you know, like, I'm not happy with these products again. It's choosing the wrong products again, but let's just ignore that for now. This video is supposed to be about the improvement in writing, not necessarily the improvement in choosing the images. So what I'm going to do is, I learned a little trick. You can actually press stop here and then just continue as if you didn't press stop. And this kind of response prompt is saved in full and not only the part that it got up to. So I'll show you that now. Okay, so what I will quickly say is if I posted this, I would be laughed at because this you cannot wear, this you cannot wear, these you definitely can't wear. So it's still not necessarily doing the best job of choosing the products, but the actual writing has got a lot better. Now, something that ChatGPT is kind of, or was kind of famous for, was writing very short articles and then just cutting the article off before it was even nearly finished. So what it's kind of doing instead now is it's actually giving us at least a longer article. You know, they're actually completing the article naturally and not just randomly finishing the article partway through just because they can't really, they didn't want to basically waste tokens. So this continue generating thing, this is something that we haven't really seen on ChatGPT for quite a while. If you say write an article, or if you said write an article, you know, a month ago, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, it would, without a doubt, it would try to fit the article into one output prompt, like one output. Instead, now what they seem to have done is they seem to have removed this whole annoying thing where they specifically try and stop too many tokens being used. That looks like that's now gone, which is a really, really good step in the right direction for sure. However, you can see that it's actually potentially made a few links up there. So I'll just press copy, go to markdown to html.com, Control A, Control V. Let's have a little look. Oh no, these are real links. That's a real link. That's a real link. Okay, no, it hasn't made up any links. That's okay. That's really, really good. So something else that ChatGPT was really, really infamous for was just inventing internal links or inventing image links. They seem to have fixed most of those problems. Now, I would probably still be using Claude. I'll probably still be using Claude for my content just because I think it's better. But I would say that if you're a ChatGPT user, then you should be extremely happy with the changes that they have made. So now it's possible to get 800 words pretty quickly and pretty effectively from ChatGPT. Now, let's just do one more test here. I'm just going to run the same process through Claude just so we can see if Claude and the new ChatGPT are on the same level. I am 99.9% sure that Claude is still going to be better, but that's fine. So we'll say choose the images first. Please also include image links. I probably didn't even need to say that to Claude, to be honest with you. Claude just gets it, whereas ChatGPT doesn't. So we'll let this load. Okay, so almost unbelievably, Claude has actually done a worse job, which is so annoying. Every time I try and make a video, this shit happens, but I mean, I have to just deal with it. So apparently the selection of items has just gone out the window. You could not wear that. You couldn't wear that. You could wear that. You can wear that. You can't really wear that. You can't wear that. You can wear that because it doesn't know that they're trainers. It doesn't actually say trainers. You could probably get away with this if you were James Bond, but not if you're just a normal human being like the rest of us. You couldn't wear that, and you could only wear that if you were desperate and had no tuxedo, basically. And most people would disrespect you if you wore a normal suit. But let's see the difference in content. So you can see, I don't know what it is about Claude, but the content just always just feels better. It just feels more flowing. I don't really know how to explain how or why, but the content just feels nicer. Another thing that Claude does really, really well is it makes all of the images clickable. In general, yeah, ChatGPT just doesn't do that. It does like a double pronged approach, but 99% of business owners prefer to have their images clickable. I mean, that's just how it is. Like, they should just be clickable. So it's kind of annoying that ChatGPT never does that. I think the prompt might even say make the images clickable, and if it doesn't, then Claude is just a beast. But yeah, you couldn't wear really any of these to a black tie Attire event, so the actual choice of products here is very, very poor. Okay, so even this bit at the bottom here, this is actually so good for SEO. Black tie required, black tie preferred, or black tie requested, or created black tie, or black tie optional. This is not mentioned in the article by ChatGPT, and it's actually really, really good for SEO. This adds a lot of relevance to the article. Again, Claude just outperforming ChatGPT. So let's see in terms of length. I think it's also outperformed ChatGPT. Yeah, it's 400 words longer. Not saying that that's necessarily important or a necessary thing, but I mean, for a topic like this, it is nice to have a little bit more beef to the article. But it's not just beef; it's also real. Yeah, it's beef. It's real beef, though. It's not just filler. This here is really good for SEO. It's super good for SEO. This is not mentioned by ChatGPT. I didn't tell it to mention it. Claude is still superior. That wasn't supposed to be the point of this video, but it is what it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you're watching all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out.